So, anytime you're getting into business for yourself, one of the big questions is what products and or services do I offer? Now, as entrepreneurs, one of the biggest mistakes that we'll make is offering the things that we want to make and then getting emotionally attached to them, right? And then what happens is if people don't like them or don't want those products or services, then we feel defeated, deflated, and we feel undervalued because we pour our heart and soul into these things. But what if instead you fell in love with business instead of just falling in love with a particular product or service? When you do that, what you find that you want to do is find out what the people who you want to serve want and what they need, and then you make those. And once you know what those things are, then you put them into what many internet marketers call a value ladder. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you what a value ladder is, how to make one for your business, and yeah, we're just gonna have a lot of fun. I'm excited to see where the conversation goes. If you're new to the channel, my name is Steve Schramm, and the channel here is Funnel Talk. I help you build high converting sales funnels using WordPress. Yes, you can do it. You can use WordPress itself and put some great tools into place to make your sales funnels begin working for you. And I have lots of other videos on the channel where you can check that out. So for now, let's go ahead and go to the whiteboard and we're going to dive in and see where we can go with this concept of the value ladder. Now, the value ladder, I first heard it anyway from Russell Brunson. Now, I talk about Russell Brunson often on this channel. And the reason why is because in terms of sales funnels, his ideas have been very impactful and transformational for me personally. And so another reason that I like to use his material is because he sources his material. Okay. So Russell Brunson hardly comes up with a unique idea. Most of his ideas are ones that come from other people. And then what he'll do is he'll test them and refine them and make them great. So if I ever sound like a broken record because I share his stuff, I can't help it. I really like it. But at the same time, what he has available is his product called ClickFunnels. Okay, that's sort of the core element of his value ladder, and I'm not so convinced that that ClickFunnels is the tool that you should be using if you're interested in WordPress. If you're a new entrepreneur, you've never touched a piece of technology in your life and you're trying to get your business off the ground, then I recommend go with ClickFunnels. But if you have experience in the WordPress ecosystem, you want to have more control over design, and or if you've ever used a WordPress page builder like Divi or Elementor that you really love, there's really no reason to go with ClickFunnels because there are more affordable and arguably more effective options that you can plug right into WordPress. Okay, so when it comes to actually creating our value ladder, how do we go about this? Well, we'll start out by drawing what looks like a ladder, okay? So we'll go like this, and we'll create some steps in our ladder. So that's 3. Why don't we go 4? We'll go with 4 steps in our ladder. Okay. And so here is the idea with your value ladder. Okay. As the value that you provide, so we'll put the value down here. As the value that you provide increases, the cost of the products and services, and we'll write that in right here, goes up. Okay. So as the value increases, the cost of the products and services goes up. Okay. And so this is the easiest way to think about your products and services and where they fit in the business. Now, but there's another element to this though, because in order for this to work, you really need to know what it is, again, that your clients and customers even need. So there's another tip that I learned from Dan Henry that I think is just fantastic that will help us inform what to even put down on our value ladder. Okay. And so what you want to do here is kind of draw this timeline. So let's say that we have 2 points on the timeline. So we have this point And then we also have this point. Okay. 2 points on the timeline. And we're going to go from like that. And then we can put little markers along the way. And I'm probably putting too many markers, but there you go. You kind of get the idea. And so what you want to do is come here and find the where are they now? Okay. So this here is the now. Okay, that's where they are now. And then down here, we have the result. So where are they now? And then what is the result that they want to get? Okay. And so maybe you come down here again and you just start listing things. Okay. Now they are struggling. Okay. Struggling financially. Maybe they, it just depends on your business, but maybe they, let's say that, I think the example that Dan used was being a speaker, like a professionally paid speaker. So let's just use that example real quick just to kind of show you this. Okay. They have spoken at small events. They aren't sure how to increase their income. Okay, so that's where they are now. And of course, you're going to come over here to the result and give them the result that they want. They want to be fully booked. They want to be paid what they're worth. Okay, etc. You get the point. Okay, and so what you do once you find out the who you love to serve, which let me just underscore that real quick. Who, who do you love to serve? That's the big question. That question really answers all of the other questions that you need answered. Okay. It starts with who, because once again, let me just explain this really clearly. If you get carried away with the how and the what, okay, if you get carried away with the particular product and service, you are going to experience disappointment if they don't like it, or if they don't want it, or if they don't need it. Okay. But if you get obsessed with the who, okay, get obsessed with the person who you want to serve, then the how becomes clear because they can tell you what they want. They can tell you what they need. They can tell you what they're feeling. They can tell you what they're experiencing. And I guarantee that something along the spectrum of what you do and the talents and passions that you have, you will be able to serve those people. But you're not going to be very excited about serving them if you're never being paid to do it. Okay. So get clear on that who. Okay. So after you know who, then you can put in a now and a result, and then you can walk them along that path of where they need to go. Okay. So, I don't necessarily know what the steps would be in the speaker example, but if you were, again, plug in whatever you do here. Okay. So that's a step. 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 Okay. Or maybe there's only 3, or maybe there's only 4. Then what you do is you take that and you brainstorm some products and services that you could use in order to help them accomplish those goals. And so you can brainstorm info products that you can create. You can brainstorm tools that you could have created. You can brainstorm services like coaching packages or done for you type of services. Okay, so you can brainstorm all of those things. Then once you have that, okay, once you have the products nailed down, then you can come up here and create your value ladder. Okay, so now we're at the heart of the training. Okay, so with your value ladder, what you can do is move folks through the different steps of your business. Now, the reality is you may have people who enter the business here or here or here or here. Okay. A lot of times their entry is going to be kind of focused on this bottom rung. Okay. So this might be what we're going to do here is write free underneath of this. And this might be maybe a podcast or a blog or a YouTube channel, something like that. Okay. Free information. Okay. It's valuable, but you're not providing any more value than what you're able to when you go free. Then maybe the next up the rung is that what it costs them is their email address. Okay, it costs them an email address, and this is really where the hardcore prospecting gets done. But you could come right here, and you could say this is where your PDFs are going to go. Your PDFs are going to go there. Your free video trainings. Your free video trainings are going to go there. Workshops, or some of your workshops could go there. That might fall under free video training, etc. Okay, anything that you're going to ask for an email address for, maybe it goes there, and then we just start coming up the line. Okay, now a really good way to think about this is in terms of done. Where you're giving the information, and then you're doing it like a done with you kind of thing, and then you're doing a done for you. So tell you how to do it is phase one. Done for you is, or excuse me, done with you is phase two, and done for you is phase three. So if these two, if these two right here are part of maybe phase one, then maybe this right here is phase two, and this would be the done with you. And so maybe this is, again, use your imagination here, but maybe this is your coaching program. Okay. Maybe that's your coaching program, and who knows, maybe it's, $9.97, something like that. $9.97. Maybe it's less than that. I don't know. Okay, but maybe it's $9.97, and it is your coaching program. I should have put those in reverse to keep with my theme over here. Oh well, it's okay. All right, and then so maybe that's the case. And then as you go up, maybe it is your maybe this is your most expensive right here, and who knows? I don't know what you might charge for this. $5,000, $10,000, who knows? But maybe this is the done for you, right? Done for you service. Okay. So again, get your wheels spinning. Start thinking about what you do in your business. I don't know what your business is. Start thinking about what you offer. As you think about your clients, okay, maybe if you're like me, if you're watching this channel as somebody who's steeped in the WordPress ecosystem, okay, and you are trying to do this type of work for your clients, this is how you can really help them to start getting clear on the sort of products and services that they should be offering. Okay, use this value ladder to help them move through their own services and offerings in their business. And once you get this clear, this is how, okay, once you have this is how you can start even offering them products and services related to building them funnels and helping them create sales pages and initiatives that will really help move the needle for them. And so this is how you can provide value to their business as a WordPress business consultant. So I hope this has been sort of just a helpful training for you, something maybe a little bit different. And so if this has been helpful, then I hope that you have found it so. And if you would, leave me a comment below. I would really love to hear from you and converse with you back and forth. Maybe there's something I can help you with. But this is so important because this is what you plug into your funnels. Okay, we talk about funnels on this channel, right? But this is what we plug into it. We have to, put products and services inside of these funnels in order to start moving the needle. And so for different people and different kinds of businesses, this value ladder will look different. But again, I hope you found this helpful. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. So anytime I get another bright idea like this, you'll be notified of that. You'll see it there in your feed. And I appreciate you and hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.